Hello Repro Rehab community. This is a quick tutorial on how to get started using GitHub. We want to get started by creating a GitHub account. So I am heading to the GitHub website and I'm going to sign up. So here's where you would create your account. Since I already have one, I'm going to go ahead and open my own GitHub account. Now let's go ahead and create a repository. You want to click the new button right here. Now let's give our repository a name. We can add a description. Let's choose public in this case. I recommend checking add a README file, and this is where you can write a long description of your project. Okay, here's your newly created repository. Next, I want to show you how to add a collaborator, since code is often collaborative. Go to Settings, click on Collaborators, Add People, search for the person you want to add, select them, and add. They will receive a notification email, and they can accept the invitation. Okay, moving on. We want to download GitHub Desktop, as it's one of the more user-friendly ways to interact with GitHub. You can simply Google GitHub Desktop and download it here. Now, I already have GitHub Desktop downloaded, so I will go ahead and open it. First, we want to make sure we're signed in. Click on GitHub Desktop, then Settings, and sign in. Continue with browser, accept open GitHub Desktop. Now that we're signed in, we can look for our newly created repository. Here it is. Now click clone. Make sure it's in your desired path and hit clone again. The repository folder is now local in your computer, so I can go ahead and search for it. Here it is. Okay, our repository is looking empty. Let's go ahead and add in a Python script. I also want to demonstrate how to edit a README file. You should be able to use most text editors or any markdown editor, as those are specific to writing a README and it shows a really nice preview. So I downloaded this one. You can go ahead and write markdown editor and download whichever one suits you. Okay, let's open the README file and add in some content. This is where you usually have a detailed description of your project. Now I'm going to refresh the preview window so I can see what the README will actually look like. Alright, now that we have updates, we can go ahead and push our changes. So I'm writing a summary of my changes, and then I'm going to click commit to main. And now you want to go here and click push origin. Additionally, if someone else updated the repository, such as the collaborator that you added, you would click here as well so that you can pull and have an updated repo. Okay, now that you have a basic understanding of how to work with your own repository, I want to show you how to work with someone else's. As an example, let's find the Repro Rehab GitHub account. I'm going to click on repositories so that I can see Repro Rehab's public projects. I'm going to show you how to edit this project and send a pull request allowing repro rehab to accept your changes. First, we want to fork the project by clicking fork here, edit as needed, and create the fork. Now we can clone our fork of the repro rehab repository by clicking open with GitHub desktop. Make sure it's in the correct path and click clone. Next, we want to create a branch for our changes. Click on branch, new branch. Write out the name for your branch and create. Okay, let's make some changes. I'm searching for the repro rehab local folder. Here it is. Okay, let's add that Python script to it. Now to submit a pull request, we first want to commit and push like normal. Alright, we're almost there. Next you want to click on branch. Now select create a pull request. Alright, so you can leave a comment explaining what updates you have and then click on create pull request. Alright, that should be it, but let's double check by going to the repro rehab repository. Click on pull requests at the top, and here you can see our pull request. Now we just have to wait for it to be accepted. That's it, folks. Thank you.